Imagine yourself walking on the street late in night in the darkness, and you suddenly see a pair of yellow bright eyes. What could it be? Could it be a ghost? Probably a witch. You are petrified. So scary, right? But it actually turns out to be the jack-o'-lanterns which was decorated on the street. Well, that was quite a bit of a scary story, but with a happy ending, right? Today is Halloween. Halloween is full of scares. Some of them are just make-believe, but some are just out of this world, and literally out of this world. Because today we'll be looking at our petrifying solar system. On the side note, this information was taken from NASA's official website. The link in the description below. There is tons of cool information there. If you want to check it out, you can check it from our description. Huh? What was that light? It probably must have hurt, right? My eyes are still stinging because of it. But that is nothing compared to what happened recently. Recently in space, this happened. These rock-like things are not actually rocks. They are the cores of two fallen stars, and they collided, and that collision emitted such a bright light that even if you were in a most powerful spaceship, still you would not be safe from the blinding effects of those lights. And can you see these little skulls over here? Well, I don't need to give any description for that. You will understand just by looking at that picture how deadly that light is. So what light actually is? These rays are called gamma rays, and they are the most dangerous, deadly, and one of the most brightest rays you can ever find in space. Now that really is scary, right? Something very strange happened recently in space. Well, when you see this picture, what do you feel? Yeah, it's phenomenal, beautiful, marvelous. But what is there in this picture? Some may say it's stars, some may say it's clouds of gas. But what really is in this picture? Use your creative mind. Pause here for about 5 seconds and think, what can you see in this picture? Can you see this? A scientist in NASA discovered Godzilla in this picture. Now back to this picture for comparison. Do you see it now? The red and blue points in this picture can be used as reference points to see Godzilla's eyes, long snout, tail, and Godzilla's hands. If you feel that someone is looking at you always, then maybe it's this fictional Godzilla who is looking at you far from space. Don't you think so? Were you scared by the last 2 things I told you? I'm afraid that's not good enough to be a scare factor in Halloween, right? And I'm sure probably most of you were not very scared by that. So how about this? If this won't scare you, I don't know what will. In one Halloween, this comet flew across the earth, and when people saw it, they were petrified. Not because of its enormously big size, but because of its strange resemblance to a skull. Did you see it? If you didn't, then go back a few seconds and check it. You may see it now. Well, was this scary?
Your account has been hacked. I am the Skull Boss and I have full control over your device now. Do not try to pause this video or close it. I will get access over your information if you do so.
No, don't get scared. It's just us. It's Halloween and we know how to get on people's nerves. It was just a prank.
Imagine you go to your friend's house, and when you knock on their door, they come out and say, "No, we don't want you here, go back home." That's quite unwelcoming, right? And you may think this is a fictional story, but it's not. We actually have a friend like that. That friend is none other than our twin, Venus. Venus is quite unwelcoming, and there have been so many probes sent to Venus, but they didn't last long. They were burnt up to flames. What do you think is the mystery behind it? Is it what scientists think because of the extremely high temperature? Or do you think something's lurking in Venus that doesn't want the people from Earth to come and research the planet? Comment down what you feel. If you have been following us for some time, then you must have noticed that we had uploaded a video about Lucy mission, which is the first mission to the Trojan asteroids. Well, what's so scary in this, you may ask? But it is actually quite scary. Do you know that Lucy mission was named after a skeleton named Lucy by its discoverers? Actually, this skeleton helped us to learn more about the human evolution, and in the same way, Lucy mission will help us learn more about how the solar system was formed. A connection, right? But is this connection really as good as it sounds? It sounds creepy to me. Now, that's it for the baby stuff. Now, do you want to see some really scary stuff? If you are not scared easily, then this should scare you. Because if you see this picture right here, it's a star. What's so scary in a star, you may think? But when you see this part which we have highlighted in the circle, you know instantly that it looks like a skull. Wow! Is it a coincidence? Or is it something waiting to devour us? Well, if that wasn't scary enough for you, this one will. Because this is the picture taken on Mars. And yes, I don't even need to mark the area around it because it strangely resembles a skull. It very much resembles a skull. And this is the area where the skull is present. I didn't really need to mark it, but yeah, for those who didn't understand it, this is the skull I am talking about. And it's Halloween. We definitely need to have a bunch of skulls on Halloween. And I'm pretty sure you were scared by this picture, weren't you? Hey there, a small message from Tiptop Facts. If you're watching this right now, then you watched the video till the end. Thank you. Please hit those like, share and subscribe buttons for us. See you next time. Bye.